Plagiarizing. Is it bad? Some people tend to think so. But is there a way you can copy elements from multiple songs and make it your own? I wanted to see if I could choose a couple songs and take things like chord progression, drum pattern, and instruments from each of them, put them together, and make something similar. So today I'm going to be trying that with Ed Sheeran, and more specifically the album Plus. So I think we're going to start with the drums, and for the drums I'm going to take the drum pattern and the sound from a song called Drunk, and it sounds like this. So I'm going to try to find similar drums. Okay, I think I got the drums as close as I can get them. It's kind of hard to get the exact sounds, but I think it's close enough. So this is what we have so far. Okay, now let's go on to guitars. So obviously Ed Sheeran is pretty well known for one instrument. That's the kazoo. I'm just kidding. It's an acoustic guitar. So I think we're going to take the chords from A-Team and then use the strumming pattern from Lego House. So that's A-Team. It's not the exact chords, but it uses a 1-6-4 chord progression, and so does Lego House, which sounds like this. So I was thinking we steal elements from both, so maybe something like this. And I'm going to be recording DI. I don't know why I was going to do that, but that's where I'm plugged in. And then also recording through a microphone. I have an idea for a chorus in A-Team. It goes... So we're gonna take that. So let's record that. Okay, we're back on this mic. I changed the tempo a little bit because I had to be a little bit slower than I initially had them for the drum pattern. Strum pattern. But now it sounds like this. So in a lot of his songs, at least on the Plus album, either has like backing electric guitar or backing piano. So let's try piano, maybe. I don't have any fancy piano like plugins. Let's just go for Ableton stock. Yeah, these sound the same. One of these. Let's do the sample. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. I don't know how to play piano. So let's just record that. as good as we're going to get with piano. We'll see how we arrange it, if we're going to keep it the whole time. Probably not, but we'll figure that out. Now let's do bass. I don't think anything crazy happens with bass, so I'm just going to follow the root note for every chord. Is that right? Root note? Root note? Let's put it in tune, am I right, guys? Before we start recording. Okay. Now that we're done with bass, so I've also noticed in his songs he likes to do a lot of like backing electric guitar. So let's do that. I have a plugin. I actually do have a plugin this time. It's called a Guitar Rig. I don't know if anybody's heard that before. Let's look. I think there's one called Clean something. There's a part in the song Drunk where I think it's just like the main guitar part, and it has this like kind of echoey effect, delay kind of effect. So I put this twin delay here, and it makes like that sound, and I timed it up with the strumming pattern. So let's just record that. Okay, so I added a couple guitar parts. So this like echoey guitar, pan them left and right randomly. It's not the same recording. It's two different recordings. And then I added this part where I'm playing 3 notes just over and over again, and I panned it to the right a little bit. And then on the left, I just strummed the chords without the low E string. And all together. Okay, so now I think the last thing before vocals that I'm gonna add is strings. So I think in a lot of his songs he has strings in the background. So let's try it. Either strings or maybe horns. Okay, so now that we have this, time to come up with words and singing. So I'm gonna try this thing where you just hum melody out, and then hopefully I come up with something good, and then add words to that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's just listen to that. See, without cringing. Okay, so I think there's some parts in there that I kind of like. So I'm just gonna try to add words to the melodies that I just sang. I'll be back. Let's see if we can come up with some words. Okay, I'm back. I think I got words. They're pretty cheesy. So the one person that might watch this, don't roast me too hard. So let's try to record them. You might think this is crazy. Don't hate me, don't save me. I've been stuck on it. You might think this is crazy. It's not just a moment. Before we do a final listen, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we made something that sounded too much like a particular song? Or do you think we achieved the goal of making something similar but new? Do you think we could have taken more, or do you think we should have taken less? I think sometimes I have a hard time finding inspiration to make songs, so doing things like taking instruments or a drum pattern or chord progression can really help jumpstart the creative process. Of course, I don't recommend copying a song completely and calling it your own, so there's definitely a point where you can take too much. This is my first video, hopefully it's not my last. If you have any feedback, I appreciate it. And if you think there's another artist or album I could do this with, maybe you can leave it down in the comments. Alright, let's take a listen. You might think this is crazy. There's no worry till it's gone. But heartbreak wouldn't change me if I known that I wasn't so wrong. It's not just a moment. You notice what you've already seen. Don't hate